Hi, Leo. Welcome back to Moonveil Tarot. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Whatever you are doing right now, just stop because I need you to understand something. The fact that you found this reading, the fact that you are sitting here right now watching this is not an accident. This is not random. This is not you scrolling and stumbling onto something. You were led here specifically, deliberately by a force that knew you needed to hear exactly what I am about to say. And I want you to feel that before we go any further, because what is coming for you in the next 24 hours is real and it is significant. And the universe wanted to make sure you were prepared for it. And I want to tell you something before we even pull a single card, because I think it matters. I have been doing readings for a long time, and I have learned to tell the difference between energy that is building towards something and energy that is already there, already assembled, already on the way. And today, what I feel around you is the second kind. Like, this is not something that needs to be created or manifested or worked toward. It is already done in the spiritual realm. It has already been decided. And what the next 24 hours represent is the physical world finally catching up to what has already been arranged for you. And now I want to talk about 1111, because if you have been seeing this number, this is not coincidence. 11 is a master number in numerology, the number of spiritual awakening of someone whose frequency has been elevated enough to receive messages that most people walk right past. And 1111 is that master number doubled, amplified, activated. And when it finds you, it is not random. It is the universe flagging a moment saying, pay attention. Something is aligning. Something is opening. And today, that something is a miracle. And I want you to think about a seed for a moment, because this is the analogy that dropped into my mind when I sat down to shuffle for you, and I want you to hold it because we are going to come back to it again and again throughout this reading. A seed, when it is planted, does not immediately break through the soil. Like, there is a whole process that happens underground that is completely invisible. The seed softens, the shell breaks open, the roots begin to form, the shoot begins to push upward, and from the outside, nothing looks like it is happening. The soil just sits there undisturbed. And then one day, without warning, the green breaks through, and what was invisible becomes visible, and what was underground becomes undeniable. That is what the next 24 hours are. This is not the planting. The planting already happened. This is not the underground growing that already happened too. This is the breaking through. This is the moment the green breaks the surface, and what has been invisible becomes visible, and what has been growing in the dark finally reaches the light. So claim this reading, loves. Drop a comment right now and say, I claim my miracle, because claiming is telling the universe, yes, I am ready, I am open, I receive this. And the universe responds to that. Okay, so I am pulling this reading in 3 parts today. Part 1, what has been growing underground, the preparation you may not have seen. Part 2, what breaks through in the next 24 hours, the miracle itself. And part 3, what your life looks like after it. Lands, let's pull part 1, what has been growing underground. First card, what the universe has been quietly preparing for you. The Hermit, the High Priestess, and the 4 of Swords. Together, the Hermit, the High Priestess, and the 4 of Swords together for what has been growing underground. And I want to walk through all 3 of these because each one adds something important to the picture. The Hermit first, and I love this card as the first underground card because the Hermit is someone standing in the dark, holding a lantern at the top of a mountain. And what this card is showing me is that you have been doing something that most people never do. You have been doing the quiet, invisible work, the inner work, the becoming work that does not show up on the surface, that nobody around you necessarily sees, but that is the very thing that the miracle needs to land on. Like a seed cannot break through unprepared soil. The soil has to be ready. And the hermit season you have been in has been preparing the soil of your life for exactly what is coming. And I want to acknowledge something about the hermit season because I think it deserves to be acknowledged. It has not always been comfortable, right? There have been moments of wondering, when is something going to shift? Why does it feel like I am standing still? Why does everyone else seem to be moving and I am here in the quiet, just waiting? And your guides want you to know that the waiting was never wasted. Every single moment of it was the underground growing, the roots forming, the shoot pushing upward, and the 24 hours that are coming are the proof of that. And then the High Priestess, which is the deep inner knowing card. And what this card is adding to the picture is that some part of you has already sensed something is coming. Like there has been this quiet feeling lately that something is on the edge of shifting, a quality of something is about to happen that you could not name but could feel. And your high priestess has been tracking it, picking up on the frequency of what is moving toward you before your eyes could see it. And that feeling, that intuitive knowing, was never your imagination. It was your soul recognizing in advance what your eyes are about to see. And then the Four of Swords, which is the rest card, the forced stillness card. And what this card is showing me about what has been growing underground is that the stillness you have been in, the period that may have felt like nothing was happening, was actually the most productive period of your spiritual life. Because this is what happens underground. It looks still from above, but underneath, everything is in motion. And the Four of Swords season is ending. And what replaces it is the emergence. Second card, what specifically has been assembled for you? The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands together, three aces. Again, and I need you to feel the significance of this because three aces together are three number ones, and three ones together is 111, which is the 1111 energy showing up right here in the cards themselves. Like the universe put the sign inside the reading, and three aces for what has been assembled for you means new beginnings in three areas of your life simultaneously, not one thing opening up, everything opening up at the same time. And think about the seed again. When a seed breaks through the soil, it does not just send up one tiny shoot. It puts down roots and sends up a stem and reaches toward the light all at once. And the three aces are that: the roots, the stem, and the reaching toward the light, all happening together. The Ace of Pentacles is the material miracle, the tangible one, the one you can hold in your hands, something arriving in your practical world, your financial world, your circumstances, something concrete, something that produces real results in your actual day-to-day life. And the Ace of Pentacles does not arrive as a small thing. It arrives as a beginning, a real beginning, that has the potential to grow into something much larger than what it starts as. And the Ace of Cups is the emotional miracle, the heart miracle. Something that fills a cup that has been running low, whether that is a connection that deepens, or a reconciliation that heals, or a new love that enters, or simply a feeling of being genuinely seen and valued by someone who matters. The Ace of Cups is the overflow, the cup so full it cannot contain itself. And that overflow is what is coming for your heart. And the Ace of Wands is the fire miracle, the inspiration miracle, something igniting in you, a new direction, a new creative energy, a new sense of what is possible that has not been available before because the soil was not ready and now it is. And the Ace of Wands spark when it lands in prepared soil does not just flicker, it catches and it grows into something that illuminates everything around it. Third card, what sign to watch for? That confirms the miracle is arriving. The Star, the Judgment card, and the Wheel of Fortune. Together, the Star, the Judgment card, and the Wheel of Fortune together for the signs to watch for. And I want to be very specific about this because I want you to know what to look for in the next 24 hours. The Star first, which is the hope and healing and divine alignment card. And as a sign card, the Star is telling me to watch for moments of sudden peace. Like you might be going about your day, doing something completely ordinary, and a wave of calm washes over you for no apparent reason. And that calm, that specific quality of everything is okay, is the Star arriving, and it is the universe's way of saying, the miracle is close, so close you can feel it before you see it, like the warmth of the sun before you step outside. And then the Judgment card, which is the awakening card, and as a sign card, the Judgment card is telling me to watch for a moment of sudden clarity where something that has been confusing or uncertain or unclear suddenly makes complete sense. Like the fog lifts and you can see the whole landscape. And that moment of seeing clearly is the Judgment card arriving, and it is the universe saying, the picture is now complete and you have everything you need to move forward. And then the Wheel of Fortune, which is the divine timing card. And as a sign card, the Wheel of Fortune is telling me to watch for something unexpected, something that comes from a direction you did not anticipate, through a channel you would not have predicted, from a person or a source that surprises you, because that is how the Wheel of Fortune delivers. It does not come through the door you are watching. It comes through the window you forgot was open. And that unexpected arrival in the next 24 hours is your sign. Part 2, what breaks through in the next 24 hours. First card, the nature of the miracle itself. The world, the sun, and the 10 of Cups together. The world, the sun, and the 10 of Cups together for the nature of the miracle. And I need a moment because this combination is 3 of the most abundant cards in the entire tarot, landing together for what the miracle actually is. Let me walk through all 3, the world first, which is completion, wholeness, the full cycle arriving at its destination. And as the miracle card, the world is telling me that what breaks through in the next 24 hours has a quality of everything coming together like multiple things that have been developing separately, suddenly connecting and forming a complete picture. And what that picture looks like is your life more whole, more fulfilled, more aligned than it has been in a long time. And think about the seed again, because this is the world card moment. The seed has broken through the soil, the green is visible, the roots are deep, and the plant is standing in the light, fully formed, doing exactly what it was always supposed to do. And the world card is that image of something that has grown underground, finally, completely arrived. And then the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, as the second miracle card. And the Sun is joy, real joy, the kind that lives in the body, not just the mind, the kind that changes the way you hold your face, the way you breathe, the way you move through the world. And what the Sun as a miracle card is telling me is that whatever arrives in the next 24 hours is going to make you feel it physically, like something is going to lift and your body is going to know it before your mind has fully processed it. And then the 10 of Cups, the complete emotional fulfillment card, the rainbow card as the third miracle card, and the 10 of Cups as part of the miracle, means that what is coming touches the heart specifically. Like, this is not just a practical miracle, not just a financial miracle, not just an external shift. This touches something emotional, something that matters to you at the level where the real things live. And the 10 of Cups, when it lands, has a quality of, oh, this is what I have been waiting for. This is what the whole journey was building toward. And that feeling is what is 24 hours away. Second card, how the miracle arrives. The Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool together. The Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool together for how the miracle arrives. And this is so specific. Let me walk through all three. The Knight of Cups first, who is the messenger of the heart, the one who delivers from a genuine emotional place. And what this card is telling me about how the miracle arrives is that it comes wrapped in feeling, not in logic, not in strategy, but in genuine, authentic feeling. And whether that is a message from someone or an opportunity that resonates at a soul level or a moment of realization that fills your chest, the delivery has the Knight of Cups quality of something that lands in the heart before it reaches the mind. And then the Eight of Wands, which is the fast-moving energy card, the things happening quickly card. And what this is telling me about the timing is that when the miracle starts moving, it moves fast. Like, the Eight of Wands does not ease into things. It arrives, and when it does, you feel the momentum of it. And the seed analogy fits here too, because once a seedling breaks through the soil, it does not grow slowly. It reaches for the light urgently, quickly, with everything it has. And that is the energy of how the miracle arrives. And then the Fool, which is the brave new beginning card, the stepping off the cliff into the unknown card. And what the Fool as an arrival card is telling me is that the miracle requires you to be open, genuinely open, not guarded, not waiting for the catch, not braced for disappointment, just open, like the Fool standing at the edge with everything unknown spread out before him and choosing to step forward anyway. Because the feeling of rightness is louder than the fear of the unknown. Part 3, what your life looks like after the miracle lands. First card, what changes immediately. The Chariot, the Emperor, and the Six of Wands. Together, the Chariot, the Emperor, and the Six of Wands together for what changes immediately. And I love these three together because they are all cards of forward movement and authority and recognition. Let me walk through them. The Chariot first, which is directed will, moving with purpose. Everything aligned and pointed in the same direction. And what this card is telling me about what changes immediately is that something in you shifts. Like, there is going to be a clarity of direction that you may not have had before. A sense of, I know where I am going now. I know what this is. I know what to do. And the Chariot does not hesitate. It moves, and the miracle arriving is going to give you that Chariot energy, that forward moving. Nothing can stop this energy. that you can feel in your whole body. And then the Emperor, which is stability, authority, someone who has built something real and stands in it completely. And what the Emperor as an immediate change card is telling me is that the miracle does not just arrive, it settles. Like, it does not feel unstable or uncertain. It feels grounded. It feels like something you can stand on. And what I love about the Emperor energy following the miracle is that it means what arrives has foundation under it, not just excitement, but something solid enough to build on. And then the Six of Wands, which is the victory card, the recognition card. And what this card as an immediate change is telling me is that the miracle comes with visibility. Like, people around you are going to notice the shift. They are going to see the change in you. They are going to ask what happened, because the energy of someone who has just received what they have been waiting for is unmistakable. And the Six of Wands is that unmistakable quality arriving with you and staying. Final card, the long-term picture, where this miracle takes you. The Star, the Empress, and the World together. The Star, the Empress, and the World as the long-term destination, and the Star bookending this reading, showing up at the beginning as a sign to watch for, and at the end as a destination, is so significant. Like, the universe is saying the hope you have been carrying is both the signal that the miracle is close and the destination that the miracle takes you to. The Star is the through line of everything. And the Empress, as the long-term picture, is you in the fullest, most radiant, most alive version of yourself. Like, what the miracle plants grows into the Empress, the woman who does not need to prove anything because she knows who she is, the woman whose presence changes a room without effort, the woman who is so fully herself that everything she needs is drawn toward her naturally, and that is who you become on the other side of this miracle. And then the World, again, as the final card, the destination of everything, and the World appearing at both the miracle itself and the long-term destination. Is the universe showing you that what arrives in the next 24 hours is not a chapter, it is the beginning of a whole new book, and that book has the World card as its ending, which means it ends in wholeness, in completion, in everything coming together in the most beautiful and lasting way. Okay, tea leaf cards, 6 of them, because I want to be very specific. First tea leaf card, a green shoot breaking through dark soil. A green shoot breaking through dark soil. And this is the central image of this entire reading shown to us in the tea leaves, confirming everything. The seed has broken through, the underground work is done, and what is emerging is green, alive, reaching upward. And this image in the tea leaves is the most specific confirmation that the 24-hour window is the breaking through moment, the moment the invisible becomes visible and everything that was growing in the dark finally reaches the light. Next tea leaf card, a door opening from the inside. A door opening from the inside. And what I love about this image is that it is opening from the inside, not from the outside, meaning the opening is coming from within you, from the growth you have done, from the preparation that happened underground, from the readiness that the hermit season built. And what this tea leaf card is telling me is that the miracle does not need to force its way in, because you have already prepared the opening from the inside. And when it arrives, the door is already swinging open to receive it. Next tea leaf card, gold light falling on everything. Gold light falling on everything. And this is the sun card made physical. Gold light falling on everything, meaning the miracle is not selective. It does not just touch one area of your life. It illuminates everything. Like when gold light falls, it falls on all of it. The parts you are proud of, the parts you are still working on, the parts that have been in shadow, all of it touched, all of it warmed, all of it made more beautiful by the quality of the light. And that is what the next 24 hours bring. Next tea leaf card. A prayer being answered in real time. A prayer being answered in real time. And this image is so specific because it is not a prayer that was answered and you found out later. It is a prayer being answered in real time as you watch. And what this tea leaf card is showing me is that in the next 24 hours, there is going to be a moment where you recognize, oh, this is it. This is the thing I asked for. This is the answer arriving right in front of me. And that moment of recognition, of seeing something you prayed for, becoming real in real time, is one of the most powerful experiences a person can have. Next tea leaf card, hands open and ready to receive. Hands open and ready to receive. And this final image before the messages is both a description of where you are and an instruction for how to receive what is coming. Like hands open, not clenched, not braced, not guarded, open and ready means not surprised, not overwhelmed, not immediately questioning whether you deserve it, just ready. And your guides are saying, you are already in this posture. You are already open. You are already ready. And the miracle can see that. And it is moving toward the openness with everything it has. And the last tea leaf card, your name written in the stars. Your name written in the stars. And I want to close the tea leaves on this image because it is the most personal and the most confirming thing the universe could show. Your name written in the stars means this was always meant for you, not generically, not as part of a group, but you specifically, your name, your journey, your underground growing season, your readiness, all of it already written in something that does not change. And what is coming in the next 24 hours is what was written there, arriving exactly on time. Okay, final messages from your guides. 6 cards. You have been faithful in the waiting. You have been faithful in the waiting. And your guides want this to be the first thing they say because faithful in the waiting is so much harder than faithful in the receiving. Like anyone can be grateful when things are going well, but to keep going, to keep believing, to keep the soil prepared when nothing visible was breaking through, that requires a specific kind of faith that most people cannot sustain, and you sustained it, and your guides see that every moment of the hermit season, every Four of Swords night, every moment you kept going anyway was seen and honored. And what is coming in the next 24 hours is the response to all of that faithfulness. Next, final card. The miracle is already addressed to you. The miracle is already addressed to you. And I love this message so much because addressed means it has your name on it. It knows where it is going. It is in transit, like a package that has left the warehouse, that is on the truck, that is on its way to your door. And what your guides are saying is that the miracle does not need to find you. It knows exactly where you are, and it is already moving toward you right now as you watch this reading. And all you have to do is be home when it arrives. Next final card, do not let doubt steal what is already yours. Do not let doubt steal what is already yours. And your guides are being very direct here because doubt is the only thing that can delay a miracle, like not circumstances, not other people, not timing, doubt, the specific act of deciding it is not for you, or it is not real, or it is too good, or you do not deserve it. And your guides are saying, please do not do that. Do not let the thing that is already yours be intercepted by doubt. The seed has broken through the soil. Let it grow. Do not cover it back up. Next final card. Tell someone what happened when it arrives. Tell someone what happened when it arrives. And I love that your guides included this because they are saying, when the miracle lands, share it. Tell someone not to perform it, not to prove it, but because sharing good energy amplifies it, and what you share comes back to you multiplied. So when the 24 hours have passed and something has shifted and you feel the miracle in your body, drop a comment, come back to this reading and tell us what happened, because your testimony is someone else's hope, and the universe rewards that kind of generosity. Next final card. Save this reading and come back to it. Save this reading and come back to it. And your guides are being so specific here because this is a promise, not a suggestion. In 24 hours, something is going to shift. And in the days and weeks after that, as the seed grows and the miracle develops, and the world card and the Empress and the star become your reality, you are going to want to come back to this reading and remember the moment before, the moment when you were sitting here, still waiting, still in the underground season, watching someone tell you the breakthrough was 24 hours away, and it was so save this reading, loves, bookmark it, because you are going to want it. And the very last card, this is your time. This is your time. And your guide saved the simplest message for last, because sometimes the simplest ones are the most powerful. This is your time, not eventually, not someday, not when everything is perfectly aligned. Now, this season, this 24-hour window, this moment. And what that means is that everything that has been building, everything that has been growing underground, everything that the Hermit season prepared, and the High Priestess knew, and the Four of Swords held in stillness, is ready, and you are ready, and the miracle is ready, and this is your time. So to wrap this whole reading up, and I want to be specific because this reading deserves a specific closing, you will receive a miracle in the next 24 hours, and the cards confirmed every word of that. The Hermit and the High Priestess and the Four of Swords showed us what has been growing underground. The Three Aces showed us what has been assembled for you. The Star and the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune showed us the signs to watch for. And the World and the Sun and the Ten of Cups showed us the nature of the miracle itself. And the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands and the Fool showed us how it arrives, fast, emotional, and requiring your openness. And the Chariot and the Emperor and the Six of Wands showed us what changes immediately. And the Star and the Empress and the World showed us where you land on the other side of it all. The seed has broken through the soil. The green is reaching for the light. And the next 24 hours are when you finally get to see it. Claim this reading, loves. Drop a comment and say, I claim my miracle, and save this reading, because you are going to want to come back to it and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Because when you share good energy, it comes back multiplied. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. It genuinely helps Moonveil Tarot reach more people who need these messages. And if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a reading. Thank you so much for being here today. Take really good care of yourself. Open your hands and receive what is already addressed to you, because it is on its way